President Donald Trump is doubling down on his controversial comments that he made about Reiner. In a post on Truth Social, the president said Reiner and his wife died due to, quote, mind-crippling disease known as Trump derangement syndrome, sometimes referred to as TDS. Now, when he was asked about these comments that he made on Truth Social by a reporter, the president didn't back down.
President, a number of Republicans have denounced your statement on Truth Social after the murder of Rob Reiner. Do you stand by that post?
Well, I wasn't a fan of his at all. He was a deranged person as far as Trump is concerned. He said he knew it was false. In fact, it's the exact opposite, that I was a friend of Russia, controlled by Russia. You know, it was the Russia hoax. He was one of the people behind it. I think he hurt himself in career-wise. He became like a deranged person, Trump derangement syndrome. So I was not a fan of Rob Reiner at all, in any way, shape, or form. I thought he was very bad for our country.
Well, President Trump's comments are being widely condemned, including from members of his own party.
New this morning, 4 people are facing criminal charges in connection to a foiled terror plot in California. Federal officials say the group Turtle Island Liberation Front was behind the planned attacks. They are accused of planning several bombings across Los Angeles on New Year's Eve. Some targets include ICE facilities and some vehicles as well. Attorney General Pam Bondi described it as a far-left anti-government and anti-capitalist group. The FBI says a 5th person with ties to the same extremist group was arrested in New Orleans, accused of planning a separate attack.
Continuing with some of these national headlines, a shocking drug bust made at a middle school in Moorhead, Minnesota. A student there is in custody after bringing more than 1,500 pills laced with fentanyl to school. Classmates actually alerted staff when they found the pills, prompting school officials to call a resource officer who took that student into custody. The 13-year-old now faces felony drug charges. No word yet on where that student got that large amount of pills.